What one weird trick does a profession actually hate? Most disposal problems can be fixed with a few turns of an Allen wrench on the underside of the disposal. It manually fixes jams. Most people seem to not know this and call plumbers instead. Recently when mine stopped working I discovered the reset button on the bottom as well. Saved me a lot of money and time. I don't really care that much, but a regular customer at the McDonald's I work at has learned how to beat the system. Sausage egg McMuffin, $2.99 sausage McMuffin, $1 round egg a la carte. On the side, $0.79 he pays $1.79 and puts the egg on his muffin himself. Saves him $1.20 every time. If people knew how often I Google their questions, I'd be out of half a job. People on here say this a lot, but there is a definite skill in being able to ask the right clarifying questions and construct a Google search phrase that will actually yield a workable search result. These are the skills you're being paid for. Like many support-based roles, the skill is not knowing the answer, it's knowing how and where to find it. Chances are your caller has already Googled "my computer isn't working properly, help internet PLZ." The fact that through questions and experience you can turn that into OSX Yosemite mailbox not syncing with iOS 8 mail app makes you a hero. Take it. To summarize, don't sell yourself short. Not an it guy and I could pull off that kind of phrasing. It gets difficult if it's a 30-page forum and I don't know where to begin looking, or I'm just lazy. Never mind guys, I fixed the problem. I work as an internet sales specialist for a chain of car dealerships, and if the average person knew how easy it is to get the cheapest possible price on a new car, I wouldn't have a job. Literally all you have to do is start a bidding war between two dealerships. Submit inquiries online to both of them and explicitly tell them that you're shopping. Anytime one of them comes at you with a deal, just present that number to the other one. They're going to keep trying to beat each other until they financially can't anymore, and that's when you have your cheapest price. The real kicker to this is that dealers trade vehicles between them all the time, and the market isn't as saturated in new cars as you may think. If you're looking for something very specific and not super common, there's a very good chance that they are trying to sell you the same car. Ordering glasses from Zenny Optical online for $12 instead of paying $250. Yes, that price of $12 includes frames and lenses. Edit. Important. From /u/to be honest, when you get your eye prescription, you need to get your pupillary distance measurement, or PD. Tell them that you would like this as part of your prescription. When you order from Zenny, they include a device for free that you can use to measure your PD, or if you contact them, they will ship you one for free. Extreme couponing really does work. A lady came through my line today and had a preliminary total of $168.59. After I ran a handful of coupons, she got out of there with a total of -$0.16. That blew my mind. Even though it was in my line, I could only smile and laugh at it. I wasn't even that excited when I used to watch that show on TLC back in 2008. We paid her to take merchandise off of our hands. My CSM didn't know what to do, so had to get up the ASM to my line. After he verified I did everything correctly, he opened up the till and said give the lady $0.16. What kind of coupon? Rather than saying free, says the store will give you money to take. My sister used to do that stuff. She had spreadsheets and notebooks and it got to the point that the assistant manager would temporarily open a line for her to check out, so she didn't clog up another line for 10 minutes. She bought a lot of things she didn't need because she needed them for another coupon to work. Frequently this would be shampoo and body wash. Since she didn't need it, she'd give it to me. I would just stick it in my closet or forget about it. One time I took stock. I had something like 15 bottles of Old Spice, 20 bottles of Irish Spring, and another 20 bottles of assorted brands. I ended up keeping 5 or 6 bottles for myself and taking the rest to a homeless shelter, cause who needs that much body wash? Hobos, that's who. Edit. I'd also like to add that my sister regularly donated extra stuff to the homeless shelter and food bank. I'm an RRN. This is one trick many people use to get into a room ahead of other people. Tell them you have chest pain going down your left arm. We take that seriously and will bring you right back. The reason we hate this is more than the fact you are a douche that just cut the 95-year-old lady waiting for 4 hours with back pain. It's because you are going to get rushed in, have a CBC, BMP, troponin, EKG, fourth, chest x-ray and fourth. And when the doctor comes in and wants to talk about your chest pain that now has mysteriously disappeared, they will be confused as to why you now are concerned about the fact it burns when you pee after hooking up with that chick at a club the other night. This requires an entirely different set of tests than what we have just done. You are a dick. You will be ignored. We hate you. We will make fun of your burning dick. You will receive no creature comforts while there. You will not have your call light answered. We have ways of torturing those that knowingly do not follow the rules. Dick. EMT here. We hate it too. Oh, the night shelter filled up on beds and all of a sudden you have 10/10ths chest pain? Well, your near perfect vitals say you're probably a liar. Your EKG looks better than mine. And you've been texting on your phone for the last 5 minutes. Oh, you're allergic to every pain med except morphine? What a hard life for you. And now you're faking a seizure. Wonderful. I'll call every medical research facility and tell them we have medical miracle here as it's the first freaking seizure where the person has been able to talk to me at the same time they're seizing. Eating less and regular exercise is enough to lose weight in most cases. You don't even have to exercise, even though it doesn't hurt, of course. If you eat less calories than you use, you lose weight. If you only eat junk food until you reach that limit, however, it's not very healthy. Yeah, true. The person I live with made a point of only eating salad for 4 months summer before last. The bastard lost 60 lbs. Zero exercise. He said he was saving the weights for when he'd lost the flab, which he did, and then he started lifting a few weights at home. Zero cost, zero exercise, ridiculously amazing results. Total bastard. At gas stations, at least in my state, they have to turn on the air for you to inflate your tires if you ask. No need to put quarters in the machine. The gas station attendants always make a sour face when I ask, so I assume they hate it. Wah, free compressed air. A quarter for air. Well, I guess that's inflation for you. Airlines don't want you to know this rule. US based travelers can cancel or change their flights for free within 24 hours of booking. I used to work at Arby's, so the secret trick there is to not eat at Arby's. Gift cards don't expire in the state of California. If a gift card has a monetary value, i.e. a $50 Amazon gift card, then it legally can't expire. If it says that it has expired, when you try to use it, contact the retailer directly and inform them that you live in California. They will issue a replacement. Edit. For clarity, it seems from other Redditors' comments that this isn't limited to California. I only knew this from personal experience and didn't do any research. There are also people asking questions about fees and places that have shut. Some cards charge a maintenance fee, like a couple dollars a month until the card runs out, but people have pointed out that sometimes that's illegal too. If the store has gone bankrupt or disappeared, I think it's safe to assume you missed out. Happy to see how well received this was. Hope some people found gift cards from Christmas past. It's almost invariably thinking you can do away with an entire profession by using one weird trick. As a former web designer, for me it's thinking your nephew who knows about computers and has done his own web page is a viable alternative to a professional web developer for your company website. But you said you liked the dancing skeleton and flame gifs. The 1040 as ICE form. Tens of millions of Americans can use it. It takes about 5 minutes to fill out, and it's no harder than completing a library card application. The H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, etc. Mass market tax services would prefer that you be A. terrified of tax filing and believe it can only be done properly for you by paid professionals, and B. deluded into thinking an airplane load of money is going to drop on your house that only those professionals can find. Neither is the case. For most people there is no secret path to a giant surprise windfall refund. And if you get a huge refund, you have screwed up your withholding rate and should stop lending the government so much money interest free in the course of the tax year. If you have a simple picture, like most people, file your form yourself. And if you are among the minority with a complicated tax picture, the last place you should go for help is a storefront operation in a mini mall. Get a reputable private CPA. Used to work for the city. My job was to keep the libraries and public buildings' lawns clean and well trimmed. There's this one weird trick where instead of bagging up my grass clippings, I'd blow them into the street so that it was no longer under my job description to clean it up. My foreman hated that one. This one weird trick will piss off municipal workers' foreman. Taxpayers hate him.